Hey guys, it's May. This is a very new style of like videos, which I'm not even trying anything out. Basically, literally just I just recorded this video and I was thinking of what to use for the sound, and I just decided to do like a voiceover to like talk to you guys about something that's obviously just talk to you guys about something. Yep. So yeah, in this video I'm going to be talking to you guys about basically how we have become so obsessed with like beauty, and how like the beauty standards are literally ruining like your self-perception, because like we see so many beautiful people's faces online, and it's like we are daily just seeing more human faces than we should ever see like in our lifetime. Like quite literally, imagine we never had social media. There's no way you would see like all the people that you have seen in this life, like to date. Like you've seen way too many faces, and so obviously it's like you start to compare like your face to their face, and like that's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. Because like think of when you were like in secondary school, for example, and you had like that one very beautiful senior that you'd be like, oh, she's so pretty. But then it's like now you have multiple of those seniors and they're all around you, and you constantly see them like getting attention on places like TikTok and stuff like that. And so you just like you see them getting attention for how they look, and you don't get that same attention. So like now it's like, oh, is this around me? Do I not look good? Oh my god. So yeah, that's basically how we feel sometimes. And I say this because like obviously that's how I feel sometimes, and it's like even if as much as I say like don't compare yourself to people, it's easier said than done. So like there's some days where I feel like comfortable in my skin, and then there's other days where I'm just like sometimes I compare myself to people, and it's like it's I won't say it's normal. It's like something that we all do, but we shouldn't really do it. But then it's like if you do that, don't think there's something wrong with you. Like we all do it, and it's like just a thing where we have to like learn to kind of stop and like talk ourselves out of it. And like even if you do end up comparing yourself, when you find yourself in that position where you're like you start comparing yourself to someone else, try and just remind yourself that you are not them and they are not you. Like you're not meant to be a replica of someone else. You're not meant to look exactly like someone else, and someone else being beautiful doesn't take away from you being beautiful. So it's like just don't let your brain trick you into thinking you're ugly when you're not ugly. Like quite literally every single person has beauty in them, and I know it's like cliche to say like everyone is beautiful, blah blah, but like that's the truth. And even if like sure you might see someone that you aren't physically attracted to, and that's the same way someone might not be physically attracted to you, it doesn't make you ugly. Because there's some like think of like when you like someone, or you think a guy is cute, but then your best friend is like no, he's not. So it's like literally just two people, two different ideas. Everyone's eyes, like they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Is that the saying? Yeah. Everyone looks at everyone differently, so you won't look beautiful to everyone just because like human perception, that's just we see each other differently. And so yeah, that means there's lots of people out there that think you are beautiful, and it should start with you. Like literally keep telling yourself, keep reminding yourself that you are you and you are beautiful. Like just find ways to be comfortable in your own skin. Don't try to be like someone else, because like what works for someone else won't work for you. So I think in this day and age of just constantly seeing so many in quote perfect faces online, you might want to like replicate their looks so you can like get that same feel of being beautiful and feeling perfect. But like they are not you. Their facial features, their face shape, everything, like the proportions has been designed by God specifically to look like yourself. So if you're now trying something that someone else with a completely different face shall, someone with if you're trying to do things that someone with a different facial composition is doing, it won't suit you because you're not them, so you're not going to look like them, and then you're going to be further dissatisfied with yourself because you're like, oh, I don't even look good when I'm trying what this person is doing, so truly I must be the problem. But in reality, it's just because you are doing something that's not meant for you, so obviously it's not going to manifest in a way that makes you happy. You have to do things from a place of like loving yourself and knowing what works for you. Like you can't copy your way to feeling good, you know? Because one thing about like looking good, if you don't actually genuinely feel good and feel confident and feel like you look beautiful, you won't it will show it. Like you'll know, like there's a level of confidence that comes from actually liking how you look instead of just like thinking you look good just because you've done something someone else has done. So yeah, you need to really learn yourself, learn what you like, learn what looks good for you, learn what you think is beautiful. Like literally forget what everyone else says, what everyone else thinks. The beauty standards, it's all nonsense because like it's always changing. Like you see celebrities trying to keep up with like all their surgeries and this and that, and it's like so unrealistic because no, every single like the whole like everyone can't look the same. That would be so boring. Like we're all uniquely made by God. Like everyone's design is like unique to themselves, so you shouldn't want to look like someone else. So yeah, beauty is very much it's to the individual. Every single human being has a different like idea of beauty. They should have a different idea of beauty. We shouldn't all classify one certain look as beautiful because then it's like not everyone can fit into a box, so that's very like exclusionary, if that's a word. So yeah, you should feel beautiful in your skin, in yourself, and that starts with everything I've said in this video. Don't try to be someone else. You can like admire someone, but like not to the point where you start to hate your own self, you know? So just find things that complement your features, find things that make you feel like you, and it's like when you find that thing, you will just know, and you will just like you know when you just look in the mirror and you're like, wow, I'm so beautiful. That's how you want to feel. If you're trying to copy someone else and you try something and you don't quite like it, it's like you just know, like you know when you just know something, you just know, like no one has to tell you like multiple times, or no one even has to reassure you. You just know. You want that very how do I put it, like kind of like delusional self-love, where it's like literally nothing anyone else outside can tell you can change how you feel about yourself. It's like yeah, you have to be so wrapped up in your own head about how you look that nothing on the outside can like come in and change your mind about yourself, because who's got time for that? Nobody. And another thing, as we come to the end of this video, like you are not going to wake up every single day feeling like you look like a queen. Like, you know, sometimes you wake up and you look like what you're going through, and that's fine because ain't nobody got time to be doing all dressing up all every single time. It's like it's so unrealistic, and social media has made us feel like you have to wake up every day looking like a baddie. Like, let's be so for real, nobody has time for that. So yeah, give yourself grace. You can look like, in quote, a bum on some days. It's fine. If you want to feel like, no, like even don't wake up every day and try and look like a beautiful princess. Sometimes it's okay if you don't. If you want to do that, that's fine. But then on the days when you don't look like you're about to walk the runway, it's fine. Okay, so yeah, I hope this video speaks to someone. Love yourself. You're beautiful. Don't let society's beauty standards like trick you into thinking something else. Okay, cool. Love you. Bye.